But let me take you right to the beginning. Let's begin at the beginning. How did it all begin? Let's go beyond capitalism, actually before capitalism. Yeah, deal with feudalism, feudal times.
Yeah.
Socialism for the very, very few, courtesy of central banks and governments catering to a tiny oligarchy, and stringent austerity, coupled with cruel competition in an environment of industrial and perhaps technologically advanced feudalism for almost everyone else. This week's events in Wall Street and the City of London mark the turning point. The historical moment that I'm convinced about that. Future historians will undoubtedly pick out to say it was in the summer of 2020 when financial capitalism finally broke with the world of real people, including capitalists. You know, old-fashioned capitalists. Yeah, capitalists who are antiquated enough to continue to try to profit from producing things, from producing goods and services. But let me...
Well, because obviously the government doesn't want people to have a superior alternative to their fiat currency, and of course they want to be able to spy on every transaction we make. They want to micromanage and have more control. And they have all this control because of 9/11. So the terrorists won. We have lost so much freedom. We are much less free. We have far less liberty today because we were attacked by terrorists. But the terrorist attack isn't what did it. What enabled the terrorists to win was what we did to ourselves. It was the way we reacted to what they did. And maybe they knew that was going to happen. Maybe they were smart enough to realize that that was the real damage. And of course, there are people out there that try to think, hey, maybe we planned it. Look, I don't think that our politicians are smart enough to pull off something like that and to cover it up. But what they are smart enough to do is take advantage of it, right? Never let a good crisis go to waste. And that is exactly how they approached 9/11. They did not let this crisis go to waste, and they used it to dramatically expand government, to declare war on terror, because it's always during wartime that Americans are most willing to surrender their rights and liberties, and that's exactly what happened. And they're doing the same thing again with COVID-19. We now have a war on a disease, and the government is using this war as another excuse just like we had the war on terror. So we're doing it all over again. We're doing it to ourselves. And once again, just like we did more damage